is an incredibly dangerous stunt in Wyoming. A woman taking a selfie standing right next to a bison in Yellowstone National Park a couple of weeks ago. The person who took the video says they were in disbelief. They say the woman could have been gored. The animal likely would have had to be euthanized through no fault of its own. The National Park Service advises people to stay at least 25 yards away from bison, warning they are unpredictable but it injured people in the park more than any other animal.
It's ridiculous. Silly. I don't even know what to say.
Let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap.
The one that I want to go out with is probably number 3 because he sounds white. Damn, you guys are black.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Hold on, what the f she just say? I would have been on her ass, cause how the hell she could have passed like that? Y'all see how females can literally say anything they fucking want and get away with that shit. And this is a perfect example. Story time with ATM on my show. Listen, the homie just got back from his one little trip, but he a dummy because he went with all girls because his girlfriend went. They only got one car in that motherfucker. But the girls gotta basically lap up type shit. One girl is shorter than the other girl, but the taller one is the one sitting on the girl lap. The homie asked, he's like, ain't that supposed to be the other way around? And the shorter girl's like, nah, because she's technically smaller than me. And he was like, how much she weigh? And the whole car go crazy on his ass. Why the fuck would you say that? You're so fucked up. You don't ever ask a girl. Wait. But a bitch can put a race card on a nigga and be completely cool. That nigga ask how much a bitch weigh on the scale and they turn into hell. I'm fucking confused.
You hear that hunger clap? You hear that hunger clap? And here's my thoughts, ladies. If God didn't want you to cook, then why did he naturally put milk and eggs in your body?
Women are not allowed to be bad moms, but dads are allowed to be bad dads and then come back and turn around and then they'll be angels for the very little that they offer, you know? And I feel like women are not allowed that same opportunity to be bad parents or to learn.
I feel like women that are bad moms get more like hate because
they're like, how could you? You're not, you're a mother.
You don't find that suspicious?
He gonna show her twerking. He gonna show her with some heels on. If she got a pretty face and none of that stuff, he gonna show nothing but a whole bunch of glamour shots. It's gonna show you everything that they tell you that a man shouldn't want. You should want me for my brain, but all your pictures is angled to show your ass. You ain't said nothing smart on here. So I'm supposed to look at the ass, be like this. I wonder how smart she is.
There's something more to her, and I want to figure it out.
How to settle for a bitch. Guys, if you fuck around enough, you're going to find out that bitches who are fine and bitches who ain't fine, they act completely different. Everybody want a bad bitch till they get one. And then you're going to find out that these bitches are high maintenance, they hard-headed, and they act like goddamn kids. Get you a woman who know how to treat a man. These going to be your fat bitches and your ugly bitches. Because they know it's going to be consequences for their actions.
Facts.
Now, don't just snatch up any fat bitch you see. She got to deserve it. If you get you a fat bitch, try to get you one that don't sit down and work all day. Just because she big, don't mean she need to get bigger. Also, make sure she can get your hard. That's very important. If you get you an ugly bitch, try to make sure you get one who's an introvert. Ugly bitches who like to travel is a no-no. And also, make sure she can feed you. Guys, I don't know. It could just be me, but the worse she looks, the better she cooks. Game is game.
The game is fucking game, man. He told no lie. Honestly, the bitches that don't look the most appealing to the eye really be the best females that be funny as shit. It's just I don't be wanting to fuck. But other than that, like, I swear y'all be perfect. Unless they got some ass, it'll be a whole different situation. I'll be like kind of deal with the face type shit.
This is what I mean. He's fucking dumb. This is what I mean. He's so dumb.
Flag on the play.
You have an Android phone. A red flag. You have an Android? No. You just
Nice.
sound like you're 12.
Why? That's a common thing. A lot of people.
I know. A lot of women sound like they're 12 when they say that.
My nigga.
Unpopular opinion? We live in a world where a man has to be financially stable just to date a broke woman.
He not wrong.
Feel somewhat more like, yeah, cool. Like,
What, it makes you feel more secure in yourself?
I wouldn't say secure. It'd be like, all right, less guys as touch her. You know what I mean? Like, she's like my
Precious.
She just said something really interesting, and I think that's worth noting. She said it makes you feel more secure about yourself, and that's a gaslighting technique. And if you want, I can really dig into this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because she's
dig
like,
in.
because she's saying like, well, if you've, with a woman that has had less partners, it means that, you're just insecure being with a woman with a very high body count, right? But that's actually shifting the blame and the accountability of your behavior on him. It's not his behavior that caused that. Right now, biologically, men are predisposed to do what? To reproduce, and for that, we need to have a paternity guarantee. That's why virgins are very highly valued through history. We want a guarantee of paternity. We want to make sure the kids are our kids, right? And we know that after 5 partners, pair bonding basically drops, and that's a vasopressin chemical thing.
Actually,
We get into that.
The biggest drop is from like 1 to 2.
Yes.
It's like 80%. It depends on the.
Then
study.
after 5, it starts to drop again. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 5 is like, it's like gone, gone forever. But like 1 to 2, it goes from like 80% to like 40%. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you're insecure because you wouldn't take a chick with a high body count. That just sounds like a chick with a high body count doesn't want to take accountability for her actions. But as a man, we know that pair bonding decreases with a woman that has a high body count. We also know there's a significantly higher opportunity, or actually a chance for her to cheat, because when women cheat, if you actually look at the data who they cheat with, it's usually somebody they slept with in the past. She's an alpha widow. She's got some, of course, yeah.
Really?
That makes perfect. Yeah, of course.
Where did you find that? I've never heard that.
We can get into that. I got some books you can read, right? Because it's like a woman, for her to start a new relationship with a man, she's not doing it for the sex. She's doing it to leave the relationship. Women cheat to leave relationships. There's a lot of data to actually back it up, right?
I agree.
The data to back it up is very simple. A woman's propensity to cheat drops significantly with the income of her partner. The richer her husband, the less a woman cheats. And this has been proven over and over and over and over and over. Most of the cheating, there's about 20% of women that are, statistically shown to be cheating in their marriages. Overwhelmingly, those are swayed towards men that are earning below average incomes versus men with higher incomes tend to cheat more, but their wives tend to cheat significantly less. So why do women cheat? Acquisition of resources. Why do men cheat? Spread the seed, paternity, right? Because men have more opportunities with a higher income. So it's like, well, you don't want a woman with low body counts because you're insecure in yourself. No, that you're insecure in yourself, and you want to blame the man for it. And that's just like a really toxic behavior.
Gotcha.
On my show, do not settle for no bitch, especially when she try to flip the tables around like she ain't do what the fuck she did. Main manipulative strategy of a female. They'll always turn it around on you just because they can't fess up for what they've done. And for that, I say, fuck them. Fuck is you talking about? And that goes for anybody that can't take accountability. If you can't fess up for what makes you you in this present time, then there's only one place you fucking belong.
On to the streets.